day in the presence of the other is a day in the Garden of Eden. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Everyone say Amen. Praise are you, Lord our God, ruler of the universe, who creates bride and groom in the love they share and their willingness to commit themselves to each other in marriage. Okay, first, this is something for Alex. Beautiful. Now we're at that part of the ceremony known as the exchanging of wedding vows. This will take place in two parts. The first part's very simple. I'm going to ask each of you a question. When I finish asking you the question, you are going to answer either yes or I do. So, Alex, Nick, do you choose Alex first? Do you choose Alex to be your wife and life companion, to share your life openly with her, to speak truthfully and lovingly to her, to accept her fully as she is and delight in who she is becoming, to respect her uniqueness, encourage her fulfillment, and support her through all the changes of your years together?
I do.
Alex, do you choose Nick to be your husband and your life companion, to share your life openly with him, to speak truthfully and lovingly to him, to accept him fully as he is and delight in who he is becoming, to respect his uniqueness, encourage his fulfillment, and support him through all the changes of your years together?
Thank you.
Beautiful. Having both answered, I do want you to turn and face each other. Now I need the ring that Nick is giving to Alex. Who has that one? There we go. That's it. Is that it? Okay. Take that ring on your finger. Wherever it's going to go. Yeah, it's fine. Hold on to both of her hands with both of yours. I want you to look at her. Repeat these words after me. With this ring.
With this ring,
Be sanctified
be sanctified
unto me
as my wife,
according to the law of God
according to the law of God and tradition.
Let go of each other for just a second. We have a second ring somewhere. Where'd that one go? There we go. Take this ring on this finger, and hold on to both of his hands and both of yours. Look at him, and repeat these words after me.
With this ring, be sanctified unto me as my husband, according to the law of God and tradition.
Keep holding on to each other, but I want you to turn back and face me, real close to each other. Now, we are privileged as a symbol of the passing down of love and of family and the values of family from generation to generation to have your grandfather's talit here, which I'm going to wrap both of you. As I wrap you in this symbolic prayer shawl, so may your entire lives be wrapped in a sense of spirituality and a sense of the divine. Isn't that true? There we go. Now you are standing under what in Jewish tradition is called a chuppah, a wedding canopy. And traditionally this canopy symbolizes the new home that you create together. But there are two kinds of canopies in our tradition. The second kind is like this, it wraps around you to symbolize that the home that you create has nothing whatsoever to do with physical structures, but rather is a home of your hearts, a home that endures because your love endures. And in truth, wherever you will be on earth, whether in the finest of structures or out under the stars, by the beach, as long as you're together, from now on, that will be your home. And so I want to share with you ancient words of blessing, first spoken thousands of years ago in biblical times, passed down generation to generation to generation, down to this, the day of your wedding. And the words of that ancient blessing used both in Jewish and Christian traditions for thousands of years. V'yivarecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, may you be blessed and always protected from harm. V'yer Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka, may the face of godliness shine upon you, and be gracious unto you, and always be reflected in your faces each time you gaze at one another. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May the spark of love, which truly is the spark of the divine, continue to illumine your lives together, so that all who know you will say you are a blessing in their lives, even as you have obviously already been blessings in the lives of each other. And to that, we all say Amen.
Amen.
Let's try that again. We all say
Amen.
Much better. Now, in just a moment or two, I'm going to place a glass on the ground, and you're going to break it. Now, there are many different reasons given as to why one breaks a glass at the end of Jewish wedding ceremonies. But the one that I like the best is that often in life there are external circumstances and events and experiences that seem to impinge upon your relationship. And sometimes there are moments when those external things may even look like they're determining the quality of your relationship, but their potential impact is really as fragile as glass. So when you smash the glass at the end of the ceremony, it's as if you are symbolically demonstrating your mastery over all those external things and symbolizing that the growth and strength and love in your lives depends totally upon the two of you. But first, in the presence of your families and friends who've served as witnesses today, you have spoken the words and performed the rites which unite your lives in marriage. I therefore have the great pleasure and privilege to declare you, Nick, and you, Alex, married as husband and wife in accordance with the laws of the state of California and these traditions as well. So before you break this glass, do we now first turn and kiss each other as husband and wife? Yeah, you've been practicing that, I can see. Okay. So, Alice, why don't you take your flowers back from wherever they went? So, Nicholas, I'm going to place this glass on the ground. You're going to wait until I get my hands out of the way. Then you will stomp on the glass. That will mark the conclusion of the ceremony. The orchestra will play. Everyone can see Mazel Tov. You're going to turn after that and walk that way, right? Okay. Go for it. Mazel Tov. We rise to greet the bride and groom.